team is banning.
I am the moonlight that breaks through
Your
the
team
darkness.
is picking. Your team is picking.
Welcome to my castle, my friend.
Your team is picking.
Hello guys, welcome to the stream, and I'm facing a little bit of network issue. The network speed is the Wi-Fi speed is not strong, so I'm just trying to fix that. I don't know how it turned out to be for four of the members. Right before I started, it was five, but I don't know how it turned to be four now. Yes, and about the Gushin, it's like I've said, even if I tell you guys not to trash talk after the match, there will soon be a trash talk, and for empty and for the empty Amri, you are not in a match, so even if you lose it, will not affect you, but and that might affect his gameplay. So we decided to do after the match, after the tournament.
Welcome to Mobile Legends. 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battle. All troops smash them.
The team Respect will be playing tomorrow, not today. They don't have a match today. Remember, there is only 6 matches in a day, so it's if we add them, it would be the 7th day, so it's not possible. So their match will be tomorrow, not today. Yes, because say suppose if we had that Gushen versus Gushen, then there is no saying that what people will be talking about, and we can't have uh, those type of texts or Rebel MLBB. Please go and check it out in our group.
Your team is Your team is banning.
Yeah, so where I was, so about that question, right after we have that match, we will directly off the
team
stream
is banning.
so that we won't have to listen, we won't have to listen to the talk.
Sir, your team is banning.
Tremble in my
Your
presence.
team is picking.
Insane video. This is the first match. The first match, Bullet Wizard versus Nemesis, and also the network is not that strong. The network is not that strong, so time to time it might buffer. So please excuse me for that. Let's see. After a while, it might get better.
My blood boils until the day I die.
Gaze the stars and see.
Your team is picking.
Well, Sen, really disappointing. But if the players are not ready, then uh, if the players are not ready, there is nothing we can do.
Your team is banning. Your team is banning. Your team is picking.
See, that's the reason why we decided to do at the end of the match, because even if there is no match, you guys are saying those things. So just imagine how would it be if the match was at the beginning. And please don't say like that. Please don't say those things before. If you don't have proper proof on the player.
It is in despair that I see
Your
the
team is picking.
Experience the euphony of suffering.
So, okay, coming back to the game, we see that Kaja is picked. There is, I don't know, but most of the players doesn't even have an expert title.
Welcome to Mobile Legends. 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed.
Alright, this match is going to be a marksman versus marksman. Not exactly, but it's going to be marksman hyper match. On the red side we have Granger, on the blue side we have Nathan as the hyperbot or MM. So let's see which MM is going to prove strong, but we see that Louis is doing a lot of damage to Kaja. Kaja is very low on health right now. And he is going up against Xborg on the top. On the board we see Badang is having trouble with Balmont on the bot lane, and it looks like Balmont is going to get that. Badang, will Badang recall? I think Badang will recall because he is very low on health. He is still trying to save the turret instead of recalling. I think the turret still have a shield, so it's better if he recall. The tank has joined. So there is a gang up going on the top. I think the blue teams doesn't want Kaja to get strong. That's I think that's why they are trying to gang up on the top lane. But the tank from the red team is good at rotating, because just now he was on the bot lane, and at the moment I scroll the screen to the top lane, he was also on the top lane, which clearly shows that the red the red team tank is good in rotating, but they were not successful in taking down the first turtle, and now the blue teams are on to the turtle, and with that the blue team have now secured the turtle. And still trying to gang up on Kaja. Okay, I think the red team doesn't want Kaja to get stronger, because he proves to be quite a very strong hero at the end of at the late game. Louis is moving over there. I think he's aware about Louis. Where is Louis? And the red teams are now trying to gang up on Belmont. Belmont is not aware about the team, but unfortunately he saw Changa and he decided to retreat, and with that he is saved. Mez is joining in. Will they be able to get the kill? We see Akai is also jumping in, and with that the red teams are now down. He is trying to push the tank inside there, and there is no way he could run, and with that the blue team have now secured 2 kills. Solid Eats, hello, welcome to the stream. And the blue teams are now on to the bot turret. They are trying to get the gold. The red teams are now coming in. So Phantom troops are in the 5th match against Trigger Happy.
Red team has slain the turtle.
And with that, the red team have now taken the turtle. The second turtle was the red team's, and Kaja is still Kaja is doing great because despite being ganked, he has been defending. But where is his ulti? I think if he was able to use his ulti over there, he could have got X-Borg, but with a push again, oh, the flame shot was unable to take down Akai, and Akai is going to retreat. Xborg is also going to retreat, getting the shield back. On the mid, we see that Nathan has destroyed the mid turret, and with that, the red team has lost the mid one turret. On the board, the turret is damaged a little bit. It's Belmont, and Louis is hiding in the bush trying to gang on Belmont, but Louis decided to retreat. Louis is confused where to go. Okay, Badang is no, not Badang, sorry, what was it? Oh, even inside the turret, even with his ulti, he was unable to take down Belmont, and Belmont took down and is now pushing Chang'e, and Chang'e is down again, and it looks like the red team is going to lose the bot turret as well, and with that the bot turret is also down. On the mid, we see that the Granger has pushed have taken down the mid lane, and he is now onto enemy's buff. Will he be able to take it? It's an easy buff. He has now taken the buff. Akai is coming in, but so that the buff is now stolen, so he is on to another way, and it looks like the Xborg is going to die. Will Granger be able to take down AK? And with that, Xborg is down. So I think both the hypers are doing great. This is the first match. Let's go back to the top. The teams are trying to gang up on and he inside the turret. Will they be able to take Kaja? And Kaja is escaped. Akai was unable to push out Kaja from the turret. He was trying his best, but was not successful, and the red teams are now trying to gang up on Belmont and Akai, and it looks like Belmont is going to die in this time. Will he be able to escape? It looks like Belmont will be able to. That was very close. He was about to take Kaja, but unfortunately that was a huge damage he was receiving and was unable to take down Kaja. Now the teams are on to and the ulti missed, but Granger is aggressive and will take down Akai. Akai is down. Balmon trying to use his rival and trying to push on the top side, but Badang on the boat. Okay, Balmont and Xborg decided to switch their lanes. Now Akai is but Xborg is on the boat. MM is joining in. Will he be able to take down? It looks like he is dealing quite a lot of damage, but with just ulti he was stunned for a moment, and that's how he died. Now Louis, they are trying to get Louis. Akai trying to spin and trying to push them away, but unfortunately he is also down. Granger trying to use his emote, trying to scare away the enemies. Now the red teams will go for the Lord. This is going to be an early Lord and also an easy Lord for the red team. Yeah, the marksman from the red team is, and that is very huge damage from the Granger. It's dealing quite a lot of damage to the enemy heroes. It's quite unfortunate. The Lord is now pushing from the top lane. Granger is going along on the bot and trying to clear up the lanes. There only Kaja is on the mid, and let's see whether they will be able to push or not. There is a lot of minions coming up, and if you look at the build, the marksman from the blue team is 65 6,000, and from the red team, Granger has 8k gold, which is going to be 9k gold very soon. So the gold difference is huge between the hypers, and proven with that, the red team has successfully taken down Changa. Changa is out of the game, but the red teams are still going strong. Belmont is trying his best to defend the turret. The Lord is down, and there is only Nathan is left. Xborg is trying to use his ulti and try to get Granger, but Granger survived, and only Xborg is left. And with that, the first maniac of the first game, and the first maniac by Granger for this match. That is a very good gameplay from the red team, and it looks like with that maniac they will end. Let's see whether the red team will able to end or not. I don't think they will they will end this time, because the Lord is also down, and there is still mid turret and the bottom turret is left. So that was a very good fight. After this match, we have Akatsuki versus Noob Kaiso. I request the participants to please be ready, and Ping Pong Sang, welcome to the stream. Maybe I'm late, but so a very good gameplay coming. We are seeing from Curiosity from the team Bullet Wizard, and they are looking forward to end the match. In the fourth match, we have Samo versus Avenger on the fourth match.
Blue team base turret has been destroyed.
Yes, a very good and lovely mini from the Granger, the Lord, and the Lord is going to be up in 20 seconds, and 20 seconds is left for the Lord to be up. So I think the red teams are looking forward to end the match with the Lord. Xborg was trying to get that Kaja, but unfortunately Kaja has survived. Balmont was trying to take down Changa, but unfortunately Changa survived. Aka is now onto Granger, but he won't be able to grab Granger this time, and the red teams are now onto the Lord. Will the blue team let's see whether the blue team will go and contest for the Lord or not. But with that was an easy and a very quick Lord from the red team, and they are looking forward to end the match. Badang is trying to push from the top lane. Contestant number 1, we're gonna say this is the second match. This is not a second match. This is the first match. The 4 versus 5 match was cancelled because there was not one. Before the match started, it was 5, but it turned out to be 4 in the game. So we had to restart the game. That was an invalid match. And now on the game, we see that the Lord is now pushing in. Hylos has used his ulti, and he is trying to stun Xborg is trying to use his ulti, and with that the red with that Badang is now down. Double kill secured by the blue team tank, and Badang I think Badang died very quickly on that,
Blue team base turret has
and
been
it looks like the
destroyed.
red teams won't be able to finish the match in this round as well. And the blue teams are trying their best to defend the best. The best was the match a little bit, but unfortunately the red teams was not they were unable to finish off the match. I think they will have to wait for another lord, or maybe find an opening, or yes. Next up we have Akatsuki versus Noob Kai. So if the team leaders are there, please give us a report. It is now cool. There is not much happening. We see Akai hiding inside the bush. I think he is trying to get the hyper. Oh, he was just trying to give vision to his teammates. But the game is cool now because there is no way the red team can push inside the base and try to end, or there is no way for the red teams to go out because they don't want to take any chances, because there is no turret left for them. So all they have to do is stay inside the base and try to clear out the minions and try to defend the base. That's what they can do for now. The Lord will be up in 50 seconds, and that is what the red teams are waiting for. It's going to be the third Lord, and it's going to be painful if the red team takes it. So I think the blue team. I think the blue team needs to fight for it, or let's say they will decide to stay inside the base and try to defend along. The Lord will be up in 1 second, and the red teams are already on to the Lord area. Now they have started to hit the Lord. The red teams, the blue teams are now. The blue teams have decided to contest for the Lord once again, and Kaja is done. That is a huge kill for the blue team, and the blue team is. Balmont has already. No, not Balmont. Sorry. Badang has already used his ulti, and there is. And with that, Balmont is down. With Balmont able to survive, and with the Balmont has survived once again. Chang'e is going to go down, and Chang'e is down once again. And that was a good contest for the Lord, because if the red team takes that Lord, then there was high chances that the game would have ended. So that was the good contest for the Lord. The blue team decided to contest for the Lord once again. They are now onto the Lord section. Will they go for the Lord, or and the blue teams are now onto the Lord? Let's see whether they will be able to take the Lord and do the comeback, or it's going to be the red team that is going to take the Lord and end the match. And it looks like only that is high loss from the red team, and with that the blue team have now taken the Lord, and is going to be a pain for the blue red team. With that, Louis is down, but the Lord will be moving on its way from the middle, from the bot lane, because the bot turret is damaged a little bit, and I think we are going to see an comeback. The Lord is now moving on its way from the bot lane. Will No, the Lord is losing. The Lord is losing, and with that, the blue team have now lost. Their Lord. There was nothing much that the Lord has done, but we
Red team
see
hero has
the
been
X-Borg has
slain.
taken down Kaja, and
Red team turret has been destroyed.
X-Borg also have his immortality, so he will be able to survive. And using his ulti, he will be able to escape. Akai is all alone, and it looks like Akai is going to go down. Nathan is not going to help him and let the but with a jump, Akai has escaped with an ulti. Akai is now down, but will he be able to survive? I think he won't be able to survive, and that's a wrong jump from the Akai. Quick, and in a panic mode, he was unable to jump, and he lost his life. Okay, unfortunately the blue teams was unable to do anything even with that Lord. Okay, instead they got one turret from the mid lane. I think that's the huge kill, huge that's the success they got with that Lord. They also they were also able to damage the mid base turret a little bit. So the blue teams are now playing it slow and trying to do a comeback. Let's see whether they will be successful. A single mistake can ruin the whole game. So I hope we don't see any mistake from the blue team, or that goes well for the that goes same for the red team, because single mistake can ruin the whole game, because both the teams are in the verge of getting destroyed. There's only 50 seconds left for the Lords to get revived. Badang is keeping an eye on the Lord, whereas the red teams are moving here and there, and it's quite interesting because all the red teams have uh, the Lord. Badang is hiding inside the bush, keeping an eye on the Lord. The build is the items are done for almost all the players. Only the tank from both the teams is left to get an item. The Lord will be up in 10 seconds. Kaja is hiding inside the bush, keeping an eye on the enemy, because the enemies will be moving from this area. But Xborg was already aware and tried to spot Kaja from the bush. We see that Balmont is trying to push from the bot lane. As you can see, he is all alone, and he is trying to get using it. He has wasted even his ulti, just trying to push the turret, keep the minions touching to the turret, and Beaumont is going up against two of the players, which means that there is only 3 players left on the Lord section, and we see the teams are now going for the Lord. Which team will be able to get the Lord, that depends on the player, and now they are trying to contest for the Lord, but unfortunately nobody is able to go for the Lord once again. Balmont has died. It's in a very crucial time. It was a very crucial time for Balmont to die, and the blue team have lost a player. Akai is trying to jump in, and it looks like Hylos is going to go down, but an immortality saved him, but still he is going to go down because MM has already marked him, and Nathan also deals quite a lot of damage. And we see that the opening from the blue team That was an opening for the red team while contesting for the lore from the board. We see that Kaja has destroyed the base, and with that we have come to the end of our first match, and a very big congratulations to the team Bullet Wizard. A sneaky attack from Kaja. So we will now move on to our second match, Akatsuki versus Noob Kaiso. Why isn't anyone using Yusanshin? Yusanshin is good, but it's a very difficult. Like it looks easy, but a really difficult hero to use. So I guess that's the reason why nobody is using Yusanshin. So now we will have a match between Bullet Wizard versus Nemesis. If the participants are ready, please note the ID that is pinned over there, and please add and text me. Yes, Yusanshin, like when you see the hero, it looks very simple, and when it's mentioned that marksman, like it looks easy, and it's all like other marksmen, but Yusanshin is a little bit different than the other marksmen and very difficult to play with. So I think that's why the players are not using the Yusanshin. Akatsuki versus Noob Kaiso. Killer. On the third match we have Team Ego versus Pin Drop Violence. Kaiser, Snoop Kaiser. Any report from the team Akatsuki? Team Ego. I think so. Please do the countdown. I don't know what's wrong with the players. They can see my message. Uh, Angelo Daiki, it does not matter even if the teams from the Kaiso is not full. If whichever players has more players will win the match. Okay, the times is up. Also, we have our winner, that is the team Noob Kaizo, won by walkover. So now we will move on to our third match. That is the team Ego versus pin drop violent. So if the team leaders are ready, please come online. Team Ego versus pin drop violence. EOG. Okay, Yog. Jackergat. Yes, good luck, Jackergat. I'm inviting him, but he is not joining. I don't know whether they are receiving my invitation or not. And any news from the team EOG? Where is the team EOG? Joker got the print of violence. Leader is here, but okay. Okay, the pin drop team are here. Team EOG, Yok, Ok. The ID is pin over there. Please add and text me, and please hurry up as well. In the Chinese word class, okay. So both the team leaders are here. Uh, okay. Team Samo and Avengers. Samo and Avengers, are you guys there? Please report. Please report Team Avengers and Samo. Samo and Team Avengers. Tuesday. This is match number 3. Okay, Samo. Samo and Avengers. But if you guys are there, please report. Samo, okay. The fourth match player. The fourth match participants, please try to report beforehand so that there won't be any delay in the match. Will 14, 15, 16. On 17th, if the players did not join, then we will announce the winner. And I request Samo and Avengers to please report beforehand. this is the third match, and we are waiting for the participants from the team EOG. They are not here yet, and still one member is missing, and only 30 seconds is left. And I made sure we are really sorry for that. I don't know, because like we informed the participants beforehand, and still uh, they are not here. Four of the participants are there, but one member is missing. Samo reporting. Action, right. Okay, due to the timeout, we will now move on to our fourth match, Samo versus Avengers. So if the players are ready, please come online. Samo versus Avengers. Samo versus Avengers. Okay, for that with that we have our third match winner, that is the pin drop violence, winning with the default because the team Ego was unable to join the lobby on time. Like we have said, we informed beforehand the players, but the players did not turn up, and that's quite unfortunate for the team Ego. So now we will move on to our fourth match. That is the match between That is Samo versus Pin Drop Violence. No, sorry. Samo versus Avengers, and the Avengers leader is Doctor Strange, which is not, who is not online yet. Samo versus Avengers, if you guys are there. Okay, guys, sorry for that. Yesterday we had a little bit of a issue with the team Avengers, so we have decided to let the players record their whole gameplay, record their match, and also I will be on the conference. I will be on the conference with them during their gameplay, so that if any mischievous things is seen, the team will be disqualified immediately. But it's we are trying to prove. The team wants to prove, so that's what we are doing now. And it took us a little bit of time, but I will be on the conference with them, and also uh, the players will also take the screen record of the whole gameplay. So after that we will check it out, and also we will show it to you guys later on the group. So let's see how it will be. We are trying to be on the conference with them. So yeah, Skarnaga, we are mm, we are trying to prove to the players, I mean, like the squad wants to prove to the viewers and also to the players that uh, conference long ya kah? So okay, right after the team joins, we will start our match, and we have there is no other way to prove to you guys. So this is the only way to be on the conference on how they are talking, and also to be on uh, and also to prove on how they are playing. So I don't know what happened to the players, but they are not getting ready. If they are ready, then we will start our match. Okay, the players are now ready, so let's start our first match. Okay, and even after this, if you guys don't believe, then there is nothing we can do about it. Yeah, Skarnaga, we were trying to
Your team is banning.
Set me on fire and I'll blaze through the battle!
Always on the way.
Your team is
Okay.
banning.
It is in despair.
Your team is
Ah,
picking.
okay. Okay, so the blue team decided to ban Paquito and Matilda. And Nathan is banned. Xborg is banned.
Your team is picking.
be a lighted man, but I do know my traits.
Yes, Ada is going on now.
Your team is picking.
Tremble in my presence.
Your team is picking.
Okay, that's quite a tanky hero from the blue team. Barat, and Vegies. And it's a Tigreal. Three tanky heroes from the blue team, and we have Farsha and Elise from the blue team, and the tank is going
Your
to be
team
Brock.
is banning.
Brock will be going up against three of the tank. Let's see whether they will get a tank killer or not.
Your team is banning.
As freely as the winds. Everything in
Your team is picking.
Okay, Valir is banned. I think because I think the blue team decided to ban Valir because it's going to be a problem if the red team picks Valir, because as you can see, the blue team have all
Your
the tanky
team is
heroes, so
picking.
Valir proves to be quite a disturbing hero when it comes to the tank. So that's why they decided to ban Valir. Skardaga comment. Yes, I'll try to play music in the future for like, because we have to prepare for the music, because we can't play any music just like that, and all the musics are
Your
in
team is
my
picking.
phone. So I'll try to put it on my the another phone, and then I'll try to play the music in the future. But for tonight, I think we will have a music in the. Mm, we will have music for the game music itself. I'll on it later on. But we see that Roger is going to be the hyper. It was the hyper from yesterday, and we see Esmeralda is been picked as well. And for the last pick, let's see who is going to be. And okay, for the blue team, we have Barat, which is going to be an hyper, and also must keep an eye on the Phobius, because Phobius proves to be quite a disturbing hero. Right now the match is between Samo versus Avengers, and it's currently I'm on a conference with them and also listening to how they are talking, and also mm, I'm on. They both the teams are having this screen record. The whole gameplay will be recorded, and then after the match, they will send me, and I will send it. I will send it in the group as well. For
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
so let's see how it's going
5
to be.
seconds till the enemy
I think this is the only solution, and this is the only way to prove the players' innocence. But let's see. The Barat recently commented mercy please from the team. So usually when the players record the gameplay during the if the phones if the phone are good, then it's okay, you can record and you can play at the same time. But if the player's phone is not good, like mine right now, like mine right now, if you record and play, the phone is the gameplay doesn't go really smooth. But still, then the player decided, I requested the players to please have a record of the gameplay, and that's what they are doing it right now. And phone call is also recorded, which will also be sent it to you guys after the match. Okay, so we see that the red teams are now playing, is trying to play aggressive. Roger is hiding inside the bush. And if you guys are thinking that I'm on the call conference and the players can listen to me and then they can act according to that, then do not worry about it, because I'm on mute and they cannot hear me. So don't worry about it as well. Skarnaga, yes, it's don't worry about it, because the players are doing the screen record of their gameplay, so it will be sent in the group after the match. So the red teams are now taking the turtle, and I am also conference with them, but do not worry, because I have mute, so they cannot hear to they cannot listen to me. So do not worry about that as well. And we see that the red teams are now taking the turtle, and the first blood goes to the red team. The blue teams are also slain, and Rock is now moving to the mid lane and try to clear the lane. That was the quick move using a sprint. Nana is on the mid. Esmeralda is on the
Blue team hero has been
okay, and with that Fovius is down, getting ganked, and we see Nana is going up against a Grok, which is going to have a problem. In the Grok is going to the Grok won't be able to kill Nana. Nana proves to be quite a strong mid laner in the game. We see the teams are now trying to gang up on Elise. Elise will be able to escape using his first skill, and also she is using a flicker, so it will be an easy for him to escape. Barret is moving on his way to the mid lane. The turtle is now up, and I don't know what's the problem with Alice. Actually, before the record, the team reported that the four of the players can, the four of the players can do the record, but Alice's font is not that good, so
has slain the turtle.
Killing spree.
but but we insisted on doing the records for all five of them, so they are just having fun in the chat. They are just trying to have fun. It was said Paquito as hacker, but the Paquito is not playing in the match, so they were just trying to have fun among the players. And we see the players are now trying to gang up on Zilong, and now Zilong is dead. It looks like the turret is going to get destroyed. the players are not trying to get him. Barrett is doing his best to survive, but he won't be able to survive. And with the Barrett is now down. Tyrell is very low on health. Roger has already jumped in, but it's a tank, so he won't be able to. And the tank is trying to push, but unfortunately Tyrell is down. And we see that Grok is now trying to cut and trying to gang up on it. Zilong is going to go down with Grok. Will Grok be able to get Zilong? And with that, Zilong is down once again. And we see the red team proves to be quite powerful. So yes, after this match, the screen record, the gameplay will be sent in the group as well, and also the conference call will be sent in the group as well for you guys. So if you guys are not in the group and wants to check it out, please join our WhatsApp group. The link is given in the description. So now the red teams are now trying to get the turtle. They are now already onto the turtle. Tigrel is jumping in. Bharat is also coming in, but Bharat will not be joining the team fight because he is not big enough to join the team fight. Because Bharat, if you are small, then you are squishy. If you are big, then you are able to survive for long. But we see that the red teams have now taken the turtle. Tigrel is very low on health, and it looks like Roger is going to get Tigrel, and with the Tigrel is down. The tank is now down, and we see that Forfeits is on the top lane trying to clear the minions. And Bharat is still very small to be in the team fight, and with that Bharat will be down. And only Zilong is left. They are trying to outnumber Zilong with their power, even though there is a turret. And now the teams are now trying to gang up on tank, but it's a tank. And right now, looking at the items and looking at the gold differences between the players, they won't be able to take down the tank easily. And with that, the blue turret, the bottom turret is now down. Tiger is jumping in using his ulti on the Grok, but Grok with his ulti cancelled the Tiger ulti, and now they are pushing in. Tiger has lost his ultimate because he have already used. And now the red teams are trying to get a turret on the top. We see that Forfeits is trying to chase down Roger. Will Roger be able? Okay, Roger won't be able to survive, but Forfeits has started to jump, so the team has to stop using their ulti, but the teams are not stopping, and Forfeits keeps on jumping, but it looks like Forfeits is going to go down, and with that Forfeits is down. Bharat is been trapped. Trigal is trying to flee, but he won't be able to. Alice joining in with his stun, and also with her ultimate. Alice has used his Winter Truncheon, and Alice survived that fight. And with that we have the fight, but the 3 of the red team survived and 2 of the blue team have survived. It's Nana, and the red teams are now on to the Lord. Bharat is trying to take the buff, and it looks like it's going to be an easy Lord for the red team.
Red team has slain the Lord.
So like the stream is delayed for 45 seconds, but I think the network is and with that Grok was swallowed, and with that the Grok is down. And we see that the tank is now moving in from the top lane, and the red teams are now trying to push the turret. The red turret is now destroyed on the bot. We see Esmeralda is going up against Zilong. Zilong won't be much of the threat to Esmeralda because Esmeralda is quite strong now, and in the late game Esmeralda proves to be quite a strong hero. And it looks like the bot turret is going to go down. The Lord is now destroyed. Okay, and Esmeralda has jumped in inside the turret. Forfeits has started to jump, but Forfeits has been stunned and he won't be able to jump twice. And with that, the team is now down. The red teams are now onto the turret, who is the Roger? And with the turret of the Roger is now done. Nana has run with his skills. Esmeralda is going to die because he is very low on health of Farsha is trying to escape, but unfortunately Farsha is down, and with this Zilong is also going to go down, it seems, but Zilong somehow survived, and there is only two base turret left for the red team, with a very low health. Yes, about the stream delay, there is a delay of for about 45 seconds, but the network is not that great, so I think it's like it might be around 1 minute. No, there is no chance for that because 45 second is a lot. 45 second is a lot when it comes to the match, because even in second you can do a lot. And we see that Alice is all alone, and the blue teams are now trying to gang up on her, but he avoided a Tigreal, and he is now on to Nana, which doesn't have a second life, and with that Nana will be going down. Barat is big enough to take down the enemy, but he won't be able to, and he is trying to swallow Alice, but he has lost his ulti with the help of Winter Truncheon, and it looks like the mid turret is going to go down, and with the turret the turret of the mid is now gone. Zilong is trying to come from behind and trying to gang up on the enemy, and it looks like he will be able to take down Farsha. Farsha is now down, and that's left with all the red turrets are still standing. Okay, and with that, the red teams were unable to take down the turret this time. Only 15 seconds is left for the Lord to get revived. Will the red team go for the Lord and try to end the match, or the blue team will try to, or the blue teams will try to uh, will try to contest for the Lord. Let's see. Farsha is closing in, but it looks like he is going to go down, but he somehow survives. Zilong is going to take down Farsha, and with that, Farsha is now down. Grog is all alone, and it looks like the Grog is also going to go down. Alice is joining in the team fight. She is all alone, and I don't know why she decided to join, but she is all alone. It looks like Alice will also go down, or I think they are trying to give time, but Alice is still surviving and still going strong, and with that, Nana is down. They were unable to, the four of the players were unable to take down Elise. That was quite unfortunate. Roger is on to the Lord already, and it looks like it's going to be an easy Lord. Forfeits is trying to recall and trying to defend the base. The base is destroyed by half, and with that, Roger took down the Lord without any problem. Elise is still standing strong. She is very standing strong, and it looks like the base is going to go down. Roger has jumped in, and he will hit the base, and there is no more minions left, or Roger is trying to run away, and with that, the blue team have taken down Esmeralda from the base. The base half turret is now destroyed. The Lord is moving in from the mid lane. Okay, the second attempt from the red team. And the Lord is now on the base, and the Lord has started to hit the base. Don't let the Lord hit the base, and with that, we have our winner. That is the Team Avengers for the red team. That is the Team Avengers, the winner of the fourth match. So it was one-sided. It was a one-sided match. So So the gameplay, the team have recorded the gameplay, so the gameplay will be sent to me. So the gameplay record will be sent to me after the tournament, and also the call is also recorded. So that will also be sent it to in that will also be shared in the group, so please wait for that. And we have our winner, that is the team Avenger, for the first fourth match. Now we will move on to our fifth match, that is Trigger Happy versus Phantom Troops. Mr. Bees from Phantom Troops and Smoshi from the team Trigger Happy. We will move on to our fifth match. Yeah, but the teams did great, but I would say it was more of like a one-sided match. Mr. Breeze is Phantom Troops. Smoshi is from Trigger Happy. Um, yes, just because the players, they were guys were saying the players were hackers, this and that. Actually, what happened was we told them to record the gameplay or the whole gameplay in the next match, and they also requested the all-star team to let all-star team also have their record, but unfortunately the team all-star lost the previous match, so they won't be playing any match, so there won't be any recording from their team. But from the team Avengers, we requested to have the record of their gameplay, the whole gameplay, and also be on the conference and record the gameplay. And and also I would listen to, like, I will be listening to them, so on how they talk. So all those things will be sent in the group. If you are still if you still think that there is yes, the recording will be a lot when you record from the phone app. So what you have to do is you have to download any of the app, maybe any of the app, maybe KindMaster or InShot, and then you have to convert your video into a lower quality. The quality will be good, but the MB will be less if you convert from any of the apps. So you have taken the trouble of recording the gameplay and uh, all that. So please please download the app, the InShot or the KindMaster, and then convert those videos into a lower MB, and you can send it to me, which I will be sharing it on the group. So if you guys wants to see those clips and also wants to hear those call records, then you can join the group. The ID will be pinned in the group link is in the description, in this video description, so you can check it out. Sen, Mr. Sen, we are trying to solve the problem, and you are still on to that. I don't know why you are still on to that. But the players, it looks like the players seems to be ready, so we will now. Okay, the players moved out again. So it's the team Trigger Happy versus a team Phantom Troops. Phantom Troops, Trigger Happy. After this match, we have the last match for tonight. Don Quixote versus the Vegies. So if the players are ready,
Your team.
yeah, the call record. One, they recorded.
My kiss. Your team
No,
is
no, no,
banning.
not me. Them. I was on the mute now.
Your team is banning.
Is the surest path to ruination.
Alright, Sen from the All
Your
Star,
team
please
is banning.
stop talking. Please stop saying the players, the participants, the players are taking so much trouble doing all those things, and still you are talking like that. It's really not good. We are trying to solve the problem, and you are trying to create a problem that is really not good. So please stop that and try to enjoy the match. If even if the match is boring or the stream is boring, please try to have fun. And coming back to the game, we see that Alice and Barat is banned by the blue team, and Fovius is banned, and what's the hero name? Yuzong is also banned.
Your team
And it's the first Bumblebee I am seeing, the first Transformer skin being in the gameplay.
I want to knock, but I'm not that much. I want to see Johnson.
The Johnson, yeah. Actually, I would like to have Johnson when the Behemoth is still in play, because I would like to see all the heroes on the Johnson's thing. But unfortunately, we are still unable to get it yet, and it's quite unfortunate. The Mayhem will end soon. Okay, let's get back to the game. We see that these days I'm seeing a lot of Nathan. I mean, like the players using Nathan. So, is Nathan good? I think yeah, he is good. But the thing is that I don't know how to play him. I especially see his ulti. I don't know how to use his ulti yet. So it's But it looks like the players are not trying. Okay, and here is the Johnson Transformer skin, and unfortunately the player switched it to Kufra.
Which skin?
Johnson Transformer.
Oh my god! They are trying to... Wait now, let me also
Your
get
team
my
is
Transformer
banned.
skin.
He showed the Transformer skin and switched it to Kufra.
Yeah, I will ban him in the next tournament for doing that.
Boss Gaming just commented, I have Johnson skin, come let's play together, ping. Yes,
Okay,
please.
I would love to.
Your team is picking.
I would love to play with Obos Gaming maybe after this tournament. I hope to play with you in a mayhem mode. Oh my god, look at the Johnson skin.
Yes, Boss Gaming, please, the ID is pinned over there. You can add the host and then we can try to, I mean, like, we want to try it out in the mayhem mode where Johnson will be carrying all the 5 players, and we want to see whether we can see all the host, I mean, like, all the host all the players can be seen or not.
Yes, Auntie Savali is going to join as well, and I'm very, very excited. Seriously, I want to sit in that Johnson Transformer skin at least once, like during the mayhem mod.
Your team is picking.
Coach, do you see, I mean, like, do you get to see the trial skin when the draft pick is going on? I don't think that happens when you are going for the draft pick. The trial skin cannot be showed. The trial skin cannot be shown off, and I also don't think there is a trial skin for Transformer.
Uber, yes, Uber.
Flows as freely as the winds.
Okay, so in a mayhem mode, Johnson can carry only one. No, but I think.
Yeah, I mean, like, Johnson can carry all the 4, the rest 4, but only one hero can be seen.
I wish I'll be the one who will be standing there. I want to be that lucky one.
So
Am I
okay.
am I supposed to go the first or in the last?
Yeah. So, Boss Gaming, which one do you see? The first one to join, the first one to sit, or the last one to sit?
So tell me, am I supposed to go in the first line or in the last line so that I will be seen in that thing? I want to use my Odette skin. No, there is no Odette, but I'm sorry. I'm going to hire you for tonight game. Obos Gaming, please be ready.
Akos Chira said it can show trial card nowadays. Oh, so in draft pick it's possible now, and we see that the Transformer X Borg is going on the top lane, but I'm not.
Yeah. We can see the trial skin. Okay, that's fine, but I don't think we get the Transformer trial skin, right?
Yeah, the Transformer trial skin. I don't know. Like, if I think there is no Transformer trial skin yet.
Auntie Sally, if you do that, I'm going to seriously report you. I'm just kidding though. And yes, Super Anar, it's really good to see you tonight, and thank you so much for joining.
Boss Gaming first place. So if you join first, then you will be seen.
But I'm very, my hand is so slow in doing that. I don't think I can be the first one to enter, but I'll try my best.
Okay, and I also want to confirm one thing to the viewers. Like, if anyone plays Chow, does anyone plays Chow? Okay, coming back to the game, we see that the Xbox is having trouble with the players on the top lane, and same goes for the Paquito, because the teams are ganging up on east lane, and Paquito is having trouble. But both the heroes have durability, the survivability, so it's a good one choosing those heroes to be an offlaner. We see Roger is the hyper for the blue team. Excuse me. And the blue teams are now on to the turtle, and it looks like the blue team is going to get the first blood, and unfortunately the blue team are unable to, but Roger is still on to it, and will he be able to get the first blood? The blue teams are onto it, but somehow the Kufra survived, and with that the red team have now taken the first blood. The red team is now down. So in that fight, both the teams secured one kill each. Kufra somehow managed to survive that fight, and he recalled, and now he is moving on its way to the turtle, and the blue teams are already onto it. Will they be able to get the turtle? Will Roger have the retribution? Ray getting ready, and with the retribution the blue team have secured the turtle, and with that that scene is now cool. Uh, okay, OL rulers, or who was it? Yeah, OL rulers. Why so distra? Why so they? If why so strict this tournament?
Red team hero has been slain. Hero has been slain. Hero has been slain. Red team hero has been slain.
Okay, both the teams are equal. Both the teams have secured 3 kills each, and it's already 4 minutes and 30 seconds into the game. We are not strict. Yes, we are not strict. It's just the players who like the player like the timing. So the last player for the first match players, it's fine, but for the last players, we are for us, so it's fine as long as it goes, because it's our benefit. But for the players, some of them doesn't have really some, and also the timing. I think we were not strict. I think it was more than the given time. If you guys can see, there is not so much goal difference, and no, there is no goal difference at all, but the blue teams are very low on health, and with that the red teams have taken down the turtle. Roger is trying to flee, but with the shot, Roger is now down. That is the huge kill for the red team, because Roger is the hyper for their team, and getting hyper is a huge kill. And you see that the Xbox used his ulti and escaped. The red teams are trying to get the enemy buff, and it looks like the buff is still surviving. Will they be able to get it? It looks like the red team won't be able to, and they are losing Kufra. And with the stun and flicker, that was a good escape from the Kufra. This Kufra seems to be quite a good Kufra player, and And we see Esmeralda still going against Beatrix on the top lane. The teams are onto the bush. Will Roger be? Oh, that is a huge burst coming from the Roger, and Roger is going to go for Beatrix, but Beatrix with a flicker. He escaped. Kofra jumping in, trying to help his teammate, and Nathan has joined in the battlefield, which is able for the red team, and is dealing quite a lot of damage. And with the use of ulti, I lost has escaped. And okay, the blue teams, the red teams are now onto the second turret on the top lane, and the blue team is going to lose this turret as well.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Both the players are quite aggressive on the jump. Paquito is going up against Xborg on the bot lane, but he won't be a threat to Xborg, and Xborg is also not a threat to Paquito, so both the fighters can go up against each other for a very long period of time. The players are now onto the turtle once again. The red teams are trying to take down the turtle. The blue teams are now trying to invade and steal the turtle. Will they be able to do it? Let's see.
Blue team hero has been slain. Red team has slain the turtle.
Triple kill.
And the triple kill goes to the red team. Esmeralda jumping in and try to get Beatrix is down. There is all 4 players left. Will we be able to get to see the maniac from Paquito? Paquito is trying his best to get a picture, and he won't be able to get that kill. He is onto Roger right now, and Roger is doing great. Double kill secured by the Roger, and unfortunately the tank stole the kills, and he won't be able to get that maniac. But Esmeralda has joined in. Esmeralda is trying to go with 2 of the players. Esmeralda is roaming in round, and a mega kill coming from Paquito, but a shutdown coming from the Louis. That was a quick revival from the blue team, and Paquito is down. Unfortunately, Paquito was unable to get secure that maniac because he was trying to chase Esmeralda, and Esmeralda is a very hard hero to be chased, so that is a loss from the team, but was a great fight.
Team turret has been destroyed.
Okay, and with the blue team there is now destroyed. Louis seems to be dealing quite a lot. There is a huge damage coming from the team Louis if they gang up, and the red team just to get it 1 turret. 4 of the members have died. The Louis did the Louis contributed a lot in that fight. The teams are now waiting for the Lord. The Lord is up, and now the teams are already on to the Lord. It looks like it's going to be an easy Lord for the red team, for the blue team, because there is no hero yet for the from the red team. Will they be able to come on time? It looks like they won't be able to, because Roger is also there, and with her retribution is going to be an easy Lord for the blue team. And with that, the blue team have secured the Lord. I think I should talk a little bit. I think I should talk a little bit slower, because again we'll receive a comment on like this and that, so there is a huge fight going on the jungle side, and we see the players are now spread, so the Louis won't be a threat to the team, and it looks like the teams are now really going hard on each other. And the players are now spread here and there, so Louis won't be a threat in this fight. The players have learned the lesson in that very moment, and Esmeralda is trying to chase down the teams, and that is a maniac, but unfortunately with the turret shot she is down, and that is the second maniac in this tournament. And the first match we had with Granger, and now with Esmeralda. That is another maniac for this tournament. A very good display and also contributed a lot in this fight, especially when the Lord is already on its way to the turret. And looks like the match is going to end quickly. Will Paquito and okay, that is a very good fight we get to see from the red team tank. The red team tank proves to be quite a very good player, and it looks like the red team will be able to defend. The red teams are good, but unfortunately they don't have any assassin player which can take down Louis from So it's proving to be quite a disturbing hero in the team fight, the Louis. And the blue teams are now hiding in the jungle. Beatrix has switched her weapon to a sniper. Let's see whether she will be able to hit or not. And Esmeralda hiding inside the bush, trying to but she decided to go on the top, trying to clear the minions. The red teams have cooled down. They were quite aggressive at the early match, but they have cooled down somehow because the turret is already down, and if they did any mistake in this fight, then the match is going to be over. So they don't want to create, or they don't want to make any mistake. Kofra is going to jump. He is trying to jump on Louis, but unfortunately the distance was so far, so he was unable to get that. And with that, the players have now cooled down, and now the blue teams are on to the Lord once again. And coming back to the skins, I think the Roger is, I think Johnson's skin is more like how to say, Johnson's skin is more valued than the other players because we only get to see the glimpse of the car from Xborg and as well as from the Granger, because we hardly use ulti. But for the Johnson, I think it's good because Johnson is all about car, and that's how we get to see the car like for a longer time. So having Johnson in 3 of the skin, having Johnson's skin is better than, but it depends on their own choices. But it looks like the match is going to be over. The Lord is already on to but unfortunately the Lord has started to getting one shot to the base. There is only 2 players left from the team, and I just realized now that the red team have 2 marksmen. The minions are onto the top turret, and with that the top turret is now destroyed. Xborg is trying to, and dealing quite a lot of damage. The Roger marksman won't be much threat. Oh, okay, so with an ulti, the who is that? The Nathan can switch the places. I think I just saw it right now.
I was just thinking that okay. No. I think the last tournament the Vegies lost because we give a lot and lots of pressure on them, maybe because they were teams, I guess, who just joined because of Vegies. And so for that, the Vegies were a little bit nervous, maybe. So,
Yeah.
and last night, Vegies didn't play, right?
Last night the
Uh,
VG.
I think VG won by walkover, if I'm not mistaken. Or was that
I think the VG played. The VG.
the VG's played?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So it will be the VG's second match in this tournament, and I hope they will. But two teams, Kim's Aimi and Cheesy will not be playing tonight, and two teams will be coming from there.
Ah. Okay, if yeah, I think we put a lot of pressure to the previous team. Which team was it? The consecutive winner.
VG's victory, goodness or goodness. I'm not sure.
Victory Goodness, and before them there was another team which
The Chaos
the
Knight.
Chaos Knight. Yes, right after we put these things, the players lose. I don't know why. I think because of, like our host one said, maybe because of the pressure, or I don't know what, or we are trying to put a lot of pressure to the players. But it's a small platform, and if you can't take the pressure here, then it's. I can clearly say that you won't be able to take pleasure in the bigger platform. So try to take that pleasure.
Oh, okay. Cheesy will play. I thought I got a message saying that Cheesy and Kinsaimi will not be able to play, but never mind. Okay. And Gamers Crew Gaming, welcome to the stream, and you are not late. I do remember each and one of you and your favorite lines and all. Welcome to the stream, Auntie Savili. After using a toilet for maybe 30 minutes, you are back. Thank you so much for joining our stream again. Even you need a break? You want to go for people or something?
To me.
Mm-hmm.
No. So the third lord is secured by the blue team, but is the lord not yet ready yet? Will the lord come? Okay, the lord is moving on its way from the top lane. No pressure from our side. I don't know about it, but like it's a small platform, and then if you feel nervous, like yeah, on the last one, we try to. It's actually that was not our intention, but I think that's how it went. And if you can't go up against the pressure,
We are just kidding. We are just having fun. We are not saying that. But the thing is that maybe we have a salty talk right now regarding that, and there is nothing to take it in a negative way. We were just having fun. And Jen, if what is your team name? I mean, which team are you from? Which squad are you from?
shifted from the gym item. Okay.
Oh, is your team playing? Yes, Jen, if your team is playing, what is your team name? Mm-hmm. Oh, your friend is playing. Okay. And welcome to the stream, Jen. Welcome, Bin Bin.
Blue team base turret has been destroyed.
And Auntie Savili, after going to toilet for 30 minutes, She's also confused now already.
Okay, that was a comeback from the red team because the blue team took attempted 3 times to destroy the base, but unfortunately they were unable to. And with that, we get to see the comeback from the red team, and we have our winner. That is the red team.
The team name?
So, and with that, we have a winner. That is the team Trigger Happy.
Thank you, Tiger. Congratulations, team Trigger Happy. And just now, I saw something.
Huh?
I don't know. There was a notification which pop up right now, and someone replied to someone in the chat. I mean, like in our registration chat. Your auto-correcting brought you to Chennai.
Your auto-correcting brought you to Chennai?
Yeah. He was telling, actually, that person who commented earlier says that, welcome me, I'm new to your channel. So instead of writing channel, you wrote Chennai. And this person replies saying, your auto-correcting brought you to Chennai.
Okay, and with that, we will now move on to our last and final match for tonight. That is Don Quixote versus the Vegies. Don Quixote versus the Vegies. Don Quixote versus the Vegies.
Bin, I think that is quite rude to say someone that you don't like who is doing the commentary or something. Because we try our best to do the commentary. Yeah, somehow it might sound we are not the professional one. It might sound boring to you guys, but how do I say? It's not so nice of you to say to someone like that.
Okay, the team Vegies are here. So the team Don Quixote, if you guys are ready, the ID is pinned over there. You can add and text me, and we will move on to. And are the players ready? Are the players ready for the for? I think the Gushin empty Amri is not ready. So if the players are not ready, there is nothing we can do, and also the players have the proof of their gameplay and all those. So I don't think we need for that match. But if the player still wants to have a friendly match, then we can do that, because both the players have the same win rate, like the same win rate, 60 plus. So if the players wants to go for a friendly match, then we can do that. And the proof though, the proof though is already there, so there is no need for proof with the Gushin game, with the Gushin 1 vs 1 gameplay. But we can have a friendly match between the players if the players are ready, that is. And we are waiting for the team Don Quixote. If the players are ready, then we will try to hurry it up. The countdown starts now. I request the mod to please do the countdown. And thank you so much, Bin, for that. I'm trying my best. I am usually not into this type of thing. In fact, in my life, I haven't talked in the crowd as well. Forget about talking. I have never been together in the, I mean, like, I have never been in the crowd, so it's really hard for me to say, talk in these things. But as it goes, I'll try to improve.
This last three match, last four match was already in the second round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, six. No, last three match, I guess.
The last three match, including this leader
No, 12.
Klaus. Was Klaus there?
The last two match, I mean.
The last two match. Oh yeah, the last two match.
Yes. So this Team Vegies and Team Vegies versus Don. How do you pronounce that?
Don Quixote.
Quixote.
Don
Don
Quixote.
Quixote.
Don Quixote or Don Quixote, Cote. I don't know. I don't know what X they have taken, but if every people pronounce X differently, so if it's I don't know if it's going to be
Alright,
silent.
alright. Okay. So Auntie Savali was actually saying about the All-Star member, the Gusen won't be able to play tonight. So who was that Gusen from the All-Star? Is it MT Emry or?
Yeah, MT Emry.
Alright. Okay, let me also take a break, okay?
Okay. Okay, so our final match for tonight. Let's start and let's see who is going to be the winner.
Your team is
Tremble. in
your
my
team is banning. Your team is banning.
It is in despair that I see the fondest hopes.
Your team is banning.
The night sky tells all.
Your team is picking.
A punch for a punch.
Your team is picking.
I might not be a lighted man, but I do know my traits. Let's go out and relax.
Your team is picking.
Viewers and supporters, please don't try to don't try to gang up on our mods.
Your team is picking.
No. Nothing. I will talk. I will talk in a while.
Your team is banning.
Yes, and please don't try to gang up on our mods. Our mods will run away if you guys keep on doing like that, and we will have a we will face a problem. So
Your team
please
is banning.
don't try to gang up on our mods. And we see that Kagura is getting banned. It's quite unusual, Kagura getting banned, but I think the players are aware about the team VG playing Kagura, so it's not about banning the usually the banning is not about which hero is good, but it's about banning the hero what the enemy can use it, the enemy have mastered it. So I think the players are aware about the heroes. And we are seeing Esmeralda Nathan is getting banned a lot and also getting picked a lot. And we see Louis from the blue team, and there's a fighters from
Your team is picking.
Paquito, and Yuzong proves to be quite a powerful hero as a side laner. About the heroes, and Roger is going to be the hyper. It's quite a dead by looks. The blue team have deadly heroes, and is it going to be Selena? But looks like Selena is going to have trouble with the heroes from the blue team. Let's see how it does.
Wait for it.
Hello subscribers, welcome to the stream. And for the last pick, the red team is going to pick Bruno. So Bruno is picked, and I see no retribution from the team, or did I just missed out? Okay, it's quite unusual for the team not having the retribution, because retribution is also not about not about getting buff soon or getting the jungle monsters soon, but the retribution is also very important while trying to go for the turtle or trying to go for the lord. And we see that the red team doesn't have a retribution, so I don't know why they decided not to have the retribution. Yes, as for honor, both of them are the viewers are trying to gang up on both of them, so both of them are taking rest now, so I'm all alone. But coming back to the game, you guys clearly can see the screen that the red team doesn't have a retribution, and the topic must be on that. So who is going to be the hyper? Like Akai is going on the okay, there is no top laner from the red team. The red team com is not that great in this match. And with this combination going up against Vegies is not going to be a good one for the red team. And like I've been saying, retribution is not about taking buff or taking the jungle monsters quickly. It's about getting the lord and getting the turtle while the teams are going for those objectives. So not having a retribution is going to be a disadvantage for the red team, but it also depends on the players on how they play and which spell is comfortable with them. But on the top we see that Yuzong is going to die, and with the first blood goes to the red team by Selena, and that is a good and looks like okay, Kufra somehow survived that. He is all alone. Excuse me. Kofra jumping in, trying to help his teammate, and Paquito has taken down Selena. That was a good rotation from Paquito. Paquito is going up against Barat, which has already hit level 4. That is going to be a threat to Paquito, and Roger is on to with a flicker. He tried to escape, but unfortunately Roger used his skills right on time, but he was unable to take down Louis. I think that would have been a huge one if he was able to take down the Louis, but unfortunately he was unable to. And now the the blue teams are now onto the turtle. It's going to be quick and easy turtle as well, because with a retribution he can easily take down the turtle. The Bruno is onto the buff, but he is quite late comparing to the blue hyper, because Roger has already hit level 5, and Roger proves to be Roger proves to be quite a threat hero. If he is fed a lot, so don't try to fed him much. We see the teams are now trying to gang up on the bot lane, and Paquito is already onto it, but Paquito is going to be swallowed up and hit it into the red. Who is that is the tank for the Redmond, and it looks like Akai is going to go down. Will Akai be able to survive? Akai somehow survived that. Chang'e didn't have this ulti, unfortunately, and Akai survived that fight. Akai is now going into the base, and we see that Bruno is still trying to get that farm, but I think he is quite late. Bruno is only 14, 15, and Roger is on to 18. Paquito is on to 20, doing great. The blue teams, when it comes to farming, the blue teams are doing great. On the top, we see that the teams are now trying to get gang up on Yuzong, but Yuzong has fled. Kofra is all alone, and I don't know why he decided to jump in, because Yuzong won't be able to help him, and Yuzong has been detected with Selena setting a trap on the bush. The second lot is almost up, and the blue teams are already onto it. Roger trying to clear up the enemy jungles. Chang'e, I don't know what Chang'e is trying to do on the enemy land. She was trying to take down the enemy buff, but unfortunately she is going to go down with the Bruno, and Paquito is doing so great against Barat, which Barat proves to be quite powerful and annoying hero, but it looks like Paquito is giving him so much trouble. And we see the teams are now on to the turtle. Which team is going to get the turtle? With the Roger can take down the turtle with retribution. I think he is waiting for the perfect moment, and with the retribution he has taken the turtle. Kai is down. Selena is going to retreat because he doesn't want to get killed. Surviving is the best option. Yeah, but the teams are doing great. Not so much differences in the gold in the farm, but the objectives, when it comes to doing objectives, I think the red teams have a little bit of a disadvantage because of the spell. So the red team has to be extra careful when taking the lord or taking the turtle, because without retribution the blue team can easily steal those things. So have to be extra careful, which is going to be a tough one when they are going up against the Vegies. So let's see how it's going to be. The teams are now trying to gang up on Roger. The meteorite is now destroyed. Paquito is already onto it, but with a slight effect he have avoided, and Roger is trying to use it. Paquito is getting swallowed, but before he gets swallowed, Barat is now down, and the blue teams are now pushing in the mid lane. There is no one to stop them. On Louis is left, but Louis won't be much of a threat to the team because she is very low when it comes to the farm, and not even dealing damage right now.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
On the top, the teams are now trying to gang up on Bruno. Bruno is trying his best. Paquito dealing quite a lot of damage, and with that Bruno is down. Paquito is left with a little bit of health. He will recall and try to get that health back as well. Okay, the players have cooled it down, and with that another turtle secured by the blue team. The blue teams have been taking turtle a lot. Yuzong is going to be swallowed, pushed inside, and unfortunately he was unable to hit the turret, so Yuzong will survive that. If he was able to hit Yuzong, then I think the Yuzong would have died. But with this, Akai is going to die. Pakuto is going to get him, and now they are on to the push. The Lord will be up in 90 seconds, so let's see whether but okay, looking at the play, I think the red teams are lagging behind a lot. Pakuto is trying to use Selena with a stun. Will he be able to get Pakuto? He won't be able to. Pakuto is so strong, and Selena is very late using her ulti, and with that Selena is going to go down. Will Selena be able to survive? It looks like Selena won't be able to survive, and unfortunately Selena somehow survived that fight. Louis is also going to run away, and the lot will be up in 45 seconds, and there is not so much turret left for the red team. It's going to be a tough one for the red team to defend this base. Yuzong is going up against Barat on the bot lane. Don't know what happened to the Vegies in our previous tournament, but this time once again they are coming in quite strong once again, and Chang'e with his ulti doing a lot of burst damage, and Akai trying to use his ulti and trying to push the enemy inside, but unfortunately was unable to, and with that Yuzong is now onto the base, and he is going to go down, and with that Yuzong is down, the Lord is up, the teams are onto the turret, and it looks like it's going to be an easy turret, but Kofra is going to gonna will Kofra go down, but unfortunately Kofra is still surviving even with the stun of Selena. Louis trying to jump in there, but she is overextending herself. Selena is over no, not Selena, sorry, Louis is overextending herself. Will the blue teams go for the Lord? Even if the red teams go try to contest for the Lord, it's most likely the blue team will get the Lord easily because of the spell, as well as they are quite lagging behind on the farm, so they won't be able to contest for the Lord. And with that, that was an easy Lord for the blue team, and the blue teams are looking their way to end the match. Kufra is trying to give vision to the teammates. Chang'e is now stunned once again, but she will be able to move away. And okay, Kufra is quite aggressive. He has jumped inside the turret, but unfortunately it's Barat, and it won't matter. Looks like the teams are losing. Chang'e is using her ulti on the tanks, and unfortunately she is going to go down, and with that Selena has taken down Selena, and unstoppable coming from the blue team. Louis is going to go down, and the double kill secured by Roger. Paquito has jumped in and has jumped out once again. Lord is moving on his way from the top, and it looks like the match is going to end. Only 2 members left from the blue team, and it looks like the match is going to end. Let's see whether the blue team will be able to end the match or not. It looks like the Lord is going to, but unfortunately with that flicker, Barat pushed the Lord into the base, not onto the mid turret, and that was a mistake. But the turret is now down, but the blue team won't be able to finish this match. If Barat used his flicker on the turret side, not onto the best side, then I think the Lord would have went to the turret. And with that, we have our winner. That is the blue team. The team Vegies is the winner for our the 6th match for tonight. And with that, we have come to the end of our tournament matches. And looks like it's also quite late. But and also for the Gushin versus Gushin match, I think the players are not ready. The players are not ready yet. So if the players are not ready, like I've said, if the players are not ready, there is nothing we can do about it. So I think that is the end of the stream. And tomorrow's match fixture, I think if possible, we'll try to have the final by tomorrow itself. So I think that is the end of our tournament. If yes, for Gushin versus Gushin, if the players are ready, then we can still have a match if you guys want it. If the players are not ready, then there is nothing we can do. Like we can't just simply force the players to play.
So you wait for a little while.
Yeah, of course. Okay, we'll try to get a confirmation from the players, and if they are ready, then we will play. If not, we will end for tonight. So yeah, we are trying to get the a confirmation from the players. If they are ready, then we will go on with the match. If they are not, then we'll end the stream. But wait for a while. Wait for a while. We'll get a report soon.
I guess they are not ready.
Okay. 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 Unfortunately, it looks